Now, this constitutes the various services that a business house needs to, get from the government, which includes getting licenses and, in simple or in similar scenario, it also can flow from a business house to the government and from such. So this was also called as B to G, like business to government or government to business. Okay. So what are the essentials for this achievement? So the first one is standards. Okay, so under the standards we will first talk about, or rather we will first talk about, is e-taxation. So e-taxation is very important. So here basically that the business houses have to pay the taxes regularly, and this is a very very important task. And here basically it is the B2G giving service. So it is the opposite here. The business houses are paying their taxes regularly to the government. And how is it done? This is done by way of certain achievements. So let us see now here. Essentials for achievement. Okay, so the first one now I will talk about is standards. Okay, so here what do you mean by this? So standards for electronic transactions or e-commerce needs to be built. Now what does it include? The standards will also include standards on content, etc. Okay, the next also will have the certain achievements. Let's see the first one was standards. Let's see the second one. So how is the payment mechanism going to be done? So payment mechanism. Okay, so here your payment has to be very secure. So a secure payment mechanism needs to be built to enable payments over the electronic medium. Okay, and then the third achievement to be made, what are the essentials? As I said, the third one is PKI. So what is PKI? It's called as public key infrastructure. So is also required. So is required for secure and authentic transactions. Okay, so that is also very very important. Okay, so let me just rub this. So this is done from, as I said, government to business. Now we will talk from government to NGO. Okay, so yes, so what is the role of G2N? So this is a new thing. So government to NGO, and it's called as G2N. So under this, the first one is e-society. So how do you do this? So building interactions beyond the government boundaries by developing communities, building government partnerships, and civil society. Okay, so here it's building up various interest groups and associations, and such initiatives deal particularly with the relationship between the government and the citizens, either by voters or stakeholders from whom the public sector is there. So customers are involved, public services, and so you have to keep on building more and more groups and interest groups. Okay, so what are the essentials for achievement for government to NGO? So let us see this also. So essentials for achievement. So the first one will be here is publishing. So here delivering data to citizens. Now this involves open access to government information. The citizen has a right over government information and its activities. The second one is interaction. So let us see the second one, interaction. So that means taking feedback, okay, from the citizens, and also interacting with interest groups. Okay, so interaction means you have to deliver the data to citizens and receive data from the citizens, and this involves taking feedback from the citizens and interacting with certain groups. So basically now if you do that, then you will be able to achieve, as I said also, and it is very easy also to achieve, and it is achievable. So if you do it in the right manner, then it will be easy for you to do it. So these are the certain essentials which are very, very important. And as I told you also that as I said also that without the cooperation of interaction or publishing, it is not possible, and that is why the government has to involve in it. Okay.